Hey guys, good morning. Just take this down. Let's go to this one. Yeah, I think this is better. Alright, so this morning I just got a message from a gentleman called Larry Casebolt. And he was being very kind with his comments regarding this new surface, etc., etc. And he got me thinking, what are my dice doing? They're actually hitting somewhere here and then going leftwards. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm working in a two-dimensional environment, where I just try to rotate dice like so, but the dice are not rotating like so, are they? They're rotating like so. So they're not using the x-axis here to rotate, they're actually using this axis, which sends them like that. So why should I just go against the axis and not try and go with the axis, like so? So the idea now is to go with the axis. The y-axis. This is an experiment. Let's just see what happens. Hi Rob. Hi Wesley. So the set from a 3-2-3-6 becomes a 3-6-3-5. And we will consider this as a 3-2-3-6, expecting to see 6s, 8s, something like that. Same kind of toss. Let's see, 3-6-3-5. 2-4-6. This would be an on-axis result for my V set. So this is what I have to remember. I'm working on the theory of a 3-2-3-6 and just quarter turning the dice to a 3-6-3-5, but my z-axis is a 3-2-3-6. Sorry, my y-axis is a 3-2-3-6. 3-6-3-5. That's that. 1, 2. Heart 6. That's on the axis. That's primary. I don't know whether this is going to work, but the idea behind is quite solid. 4-2-6, that's off axis. So 4, it's on this axis, but it's not on this one. So 3-6-3-5. The 2 is not on that axis. You see them going like that, 4-2. Oops. 3-6-3-5. There we go. 5-5. That's another off axis. 6-3-5. 1/6. Okay, so the 1/6 is definitely this die of axis. The 6 was on axis. Dice up. Aces. This is off axis, this is on axis, I think. No. Let's see, 3/6. No, off axis, 3/5. The green die was on axis, so on the y axis, yeah. That's out. Five, 6, 5. The 6 was those. The 6 was on axis. The 5 was off axis. It's really weird. But I'm thinking in a three-dimensional kind of way. 3/6, 3/5. So I'm just thinking that my 3V set, the 3-2, 3-6 is this way. Five, 3. 5-3 is what? On axis, on axis. 5-3. So let's try and rhythm roll now. So it's a 6-5, 6-3 original set. Then we turn the dice like so to a 6-3, 6-2 set. And we expect to get back to a 3-2, 3-6 result. 3-5-8, nope. Let me see, 5-3-3-5. That was the explosion on both dice, so they did follow. They did follow the Y. 6-5, 6-3. Yeah, rotated that. We got a what? 3-5-8? 3-5, no. Both dice off axis. Double pitch. Alright. 6-3, 6-2. No. Let's go with the 3-5. It's a 1-3-1-5 original. Quarter turn. 1-5-1-4. I have to watch this because I'm getting a bit confused as well. There you go, 5-3. So what's happening here? From a 3-5, it's a 1-3, 1-5. I quarter turn them to a 5-4. I double pitched again, 5-3. Off axis both dice. So from a 6-5, 6-3 now, we turn to a 6-3, 6-2 set. Dice up. 4, 6. Let's see. One to 2 and a 4. Beautiful, on axis. So that's primary for this set. 6, 2, 6, 4 means we rotate to a 6, 4, 6, 5 set. Dice up. Yes, the rotation's perfect. 6, 6, okay. So it's making more sense to me because I thought, even for a minute, why do my dice go this way? Why do they exhibit this, you know? So 6, 4, 6, 5 was like this. And if they rotate sideways, then they will keep to this y-axis. Alright, 6, 4, 6, 5 again. We're looking for 2, 4, 6, box cards, 5, 3, 8, aces, 2, 4, 6, okay. That's all. 6, 1, that's on axis, okay. That's on the y-axis as well. So it doesn't really, you know, I know it's very difficult to follow, but what I'm doing here is taking the very simple 3, 2, 3, 6, let's say, and thinking that my rotations are not like that. They're like this. So why not follow that pattern and go like so, so that we can prepare the dice to land like that. Alright, so I'm gonna go with a 3, 1, 3, 2. And I would expect them to turn into a 2, 4, 6, a 4, 1, 5, 3, 6, 9 if it's secondary, or heart 6, heart 8, 2, 6, 8, 5, 1, 6. Dice out. 1, 2. Heart 6, okay. That was the easy part. It was on axis on both the x and y axis. It's not a proof of concept. 3, 1, 3, 2. That's out. 1, 2. 6, 4, 10, no. This was on the axis. This one was what was here, so it was off the y-axis. Three, 1, 3, 2. This was facing forward. Oh well, worth a shot. Can you bring us in for a closer look at your launch? Yeah, sure. Just wanted to keep this a little bit more about, you know, the dice. Is that better for you? So I'm going this way. 36. I should be turning like that. 3132. Okay. One, two. It's a 6-5. That's off axis. That's a double pitch. No, it's primary, but off axis for this particular one. 3132. This is the set. This is the 6-5. Dice up. 6-5 again, primary. So I got 2 6-5s in a row. You try and prove a point and everything goes in a different direction. Primary on the x-axis, off-axis on the y-axis. So what if we quarter turn that? That changes the axis, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Puts the 4s and the 3s off axis. 3-1, 3-2. Quarter turn 1-4, 2-4. That's a 1-6. So 1-4, 2-4. That was on axis. 1-4, 2-4. It was just on axis, but the rotation was here. Okay. So we have to accept that. 1-4, 2-4, on axis, on the y-axis. That's a 6-4, 10. That's on axis as well. Because the 1 was, but no, the 4 is off axis, 6-4. The 4 is on the side. 1-4. Fours and 3s make it off axis today, even though they're on the x-axis, not on the y. All right. This is on axis, and this is on axis as well. One, 4, 2, 4. So that was implosion. It came inwards. Okay. Problem 3, 1, 3, 2. Just put the 5 to 7. How Okay, 3, 1, 3, 2. This one was on the axis. This one was off axis. That's a 3, 1, 3, 2. Aces. Off axis. Which one? This one. 3, 2. I think it had. Yeah, it was here, so it was on axis. Four, 5, 9. The 5 was off axis. On axis for the x-axis, off axis for the y-axis. Five, 4, 9, 3, 1, 3, 2. That's on axis. 5, 4. Because it's 3, 1. Let's start. 3, 1, 3, 2. This is what happened. This is the axis that we are interested in. 5, 4. 3, 1, 3, 2. 1. Boxcars off axis on my left eye. Hey, what's up, Red Eye? Oh, the random shot, you mean the underhanded one? It's not trying to be random, but thank you. 3, 1, 3, 2. For 1, 1, 2, 2. That's on axis for the y-axis. Here it is for 1 on this axis. It's a 1, 2, both dice off axis, even though they are primary on the x-axis. No, they're not 2, 1, because it's a 3, 1, 3, 2. They're both on axis, 2 and a 1. All right. 3, 5. The 5 is off axis, or the y-axis. I think I think Anthony wrote something, and then, hey George, so I was watching David with the same bed now. Hosting J and K. Yeah. Okay. 3, 1, 3, 2. Nice. 3, 1, 4. So that's on axis for the y-axis. Anthony, just let me know. 3, 1, 3, 2. Heart 4. No, that's off axis for sure. This one is off axis for the y-axis. Nice. There you go. 2, 1, 3. That's on axis. As long as they start drifting, Ken, he told James something about arc and his landing zone. I took that advice to myself. Less arc, landing zone not so close to the wall has really helped me. Good stuff. I say this because I love how this turning is not just about tossing, but about learning. Of course, definitely. I watched, what was it, Crapsee Master Journey the other day. He gave me an idea of this underhand tossing. Because of something he was saying, I always sort of try and listen to other people. And sometimes it's very important not to listen to your own voice too much. Because if you don't learn, you can't become better. And something that he was saying, he was doing something with landing zone. And I said to myself, well, my dice are really catching on impact with the felt. Not so much here, but here. So that's why I tried to do something with the underhanded sort of toss. Of course, it's random because I don't have the mechanics and the dice familiarity yet, but there are some very valid points from other people, and you learn a lot. And I put that idea together because of something another friend of mine told me. Oh, I learned this new toss and you should try it. I had to put it in a back burner kind of thing. And now the underhand toss is something that, I try to do as well. So let me just get myself something. All right. I think if I look at the results up to now, I must have a lot of 4 numbers. Yes, indeed, I do. It's a matter of if I want to change it, what do I do? So if I want to change it, I will go to a set which, you know, doesn't really represent whole numbers. I would go to a 6 3 6 what 6 3 6 2, quarter turn it to 6 5 6 3, and hope that I get, I don't know, a lot more non-whole numbers. That's all. There you go, bye-bye. That's it, 145, 415. That was from a 6 3 6 2. Six 3 6 2. So it was a 4 1 axis. 6 5 6 4. Let's stick to that. 6 5 6 3. Sorry. Six 5 6 3. Dice out. There's a 4 2 6 on this set, but that's a 6 5 yo. That's one axis as well. Thank you. All right, let's go from a 3 5 3 1. Let's see if we can read and roll to it. To 3 6 3 5. So we're looking for a 6. Doesn't have to happen immediately, but let's see whether we get some kind of predictability. Ah, there it is, 2 4. Now I need to see it is on axis. It is on the y-axis, 2 4 6. It's a secondary result. We went with a 3 5 3 1, and we rotated the dice to 3 6 3 5. We got a 2 and a 4, so it is on this axis. It's not primary, but let's see whether from a 2 4, which is a 6 2 6 4, quarter turn it to a 6 3 6 2, we can get to a 5 1 6. This is a proof of concept, guys. I don't know whether it works or not. 6 3 6 2. That's out. What was that? 4 1 5. That was off axis. The 5 was here. So from a 5, 4, 5, 1, I have to rotate the dice here to go to the next set to 5, 6, 5, 4. See whether I can get to the 5, 1, 6. No, I go to the 6, 2, 8. So the bottom is a 1, 5, 6. Five, 1, 5, 4, 5, 1. That's on axis, and that's on axis, 6, 2, 8. It's getting really tiring thinking like this. You appreciate me putting this thing on now? I'll let you get back. Don't worry about it. This is just a proof of concept. I'm not very sort of, you know, I'm trying new things. I'm trying new things in order to understand the surface. That is all I'm trying to do. All right, 4, 6, 4, 2 should be the initial set, turning to a 4, 5, 4, 6. Dice up. One 5, not 4, 5. Come on. This is on axis. This is on axis. 4, 5, 9. Because from a 4, 6, 4, 2, we turn the dice. We go to 4, 5, 9. So this axis was correct. As long as I understand the axis that I'm working with, it's okay. I wasn't understanding why the dice were going in this direction, and I just accepted it. The dice are going in this direction. I'm not going to do anything. I can't do anything to change that. So I might as well think a little bit more three-dimensionally and try to, you know, send the dice in a way that works. So we got a 4, 5, 9. That takes us to an original set of 6, 4, 6, 5. And we turn the dice to 6, 2, 6, 4. Dice out. 1. Yes, no. 5, 2. 6, 2, 6, 4. This was on axis. This was off axis. 5 was off axis. All right, let's do the underhanded, I think, palm up sort of throw. For that throw, I use a 1, 5, 6, 5, set my dice. Let me just show you in the other view. So what I do is I set my dice like so, and then I just push them a little bit open before I change hands and grab them with my left hand open. You know, it's the split grip is not closed, it's slightly open. So my middle finger will slide in to these, grab them and throw them. I change hands. One, two. 5-2 on axis. So with this one, we have an issue of staying on axis a lot. So maybe I should employ the 3 reset in its full glory. Let's see. 3, 2, 3, 6. Push them open. Dice out. That's a 3 and a 2 because it's off the table, so it doesn't matter. Here we go. Dice out. 1, 2. Heart 10, 5, 5. That's implosion. Never tried the set with a V set. I never tried this grip with a V set. 1, 2. 3, 1, 4. Prime secondary. Six, 4, 10 of axis with a 4, 6 facing. So it must have been a 2, 4, 6. Okay. Oh wow, we made point, guys. 3, 2, 3, 6. Dice out. 2, 6, 8 primary. Four, 2, 6 of axis. Explosion with a 2, 4, 6 facing. Three, 2, 3, 6. Bad throw. Boxcars. It was a bad grip. Let's just call it random. 3, 2, 3, 6. Didn't like that. 2, 1, 3. on axis but double pitch. Dice out. Dice out. 1-5 implosion, both dice. Dice out. 3-2, 3-6. Six trade explosion, both dice. That's a point. Split the dice, change hands. Three, 1, 4. They're staying on axis a lot more than I expected them to, but I'm not unhappy about it. On the x-axis, I mean. That's out. 1-6, that's implosion. With a 5-4 face, okay. One, 5, 6, 5. Here we go. Six, 2. Secondary. For this set, 1, 5, 6, 5. Dice up. Hard 4, primary. Getting a bit worried now. 1, 5, 6, 5. Aces, double pitch. Oh my god. It's just, primary heaven and on axis heaven. 1, 5, 6, 5. Please go one off axis. That's it. No, 5, 6 axis. Secondary. 5, 6, 5. All these are proof of concept, guys. You know, we try our best to at 6-1 primary. We try our best. So whatever I threw on this one, 628 was on axis, 22 on axis primary, 1-1 double pitch axis, 5-6 secondary, 6-1 primary. So I don't know. You tell me. Before on the 3-2-3-6, I was throwing quite a few on axis. Split grip, 3-2-3-6. That was just all over the place, but still on axis 5-3. With a 4-1. It's the weirdest thing. There is no underhand that I'm setting. I'm seeing it for the first time, made a comment on how my bowling definitely helps in dice rolls. Yeah. George B. Bowling, them. Sorry, I'm reading the comments, and I have to make things a bit larger because I could get horns 3 in a row, 1 out of 10 try money could be made. Okay, got you. So guess we could go to 4-2-4-1. Nice out. 2-4-6. The amount of on axis that I'm getting today is just unbelievable. 4-2-4-1. Nice. Jesus Christ, 4-1-5. Secondaries. 4-1, we go to what? What do we need? 8-6-5. We need a 4. 1-3, 1. 1-3, 1-5, I guess. So. 5-1. I mean, we got the 5. That was explosion. First explosion. 1-5, 1-4. There's it. Boxcars, primary. This is no joke. This can't be random. 6-4, 6-5. Six one. It's on axis. I double pitched, okay, but still, how many on axis can you get? Jesus Christ. Impressive. We're at 63. Yeah, I mean, I can hit horns, you know, if my dice are staying on axis and there is some predictability, for sure. There's so many things that you can do, but with this surface and my traditional toss, yes, we do have something in the tracker which you put the dice set in and it tells you whether it's off axis or on axis. I'll try and show you that. Where are we? I need to actually import it. So just give me a second. We have what is called a toss tracker. So I have to copy that, copy, and go into, I'll create a new scene. Alright, so I'm going to input the set 3236. Display. Where did we have that? Okay, so we have it here. Let's go here. And it should be under this. Let's copy this. Oops. Where was it? Oh, it's above. Okay. There we go. There it is. So if I go and use like a 3236 set, I'm going back to input. There we go. Which is what was input in there. I actually know it off by hand, but I asked Troy to include this so that people actually, when they practice, they actually use it if they want to. So let's go with the 3236, which is the set that I input in there. Just to give you an example. 3236. Nice. That's a hard 8, so that should be both dice primary, and it does say that. Yeah, it is. I think this is our first try to sort of communicate to people what we mean by implosion, explosion, etc., etc. But I think Troy, when he created this, he did something different. He said left die of axis, right die of axis, double pitch, secondary, primary, etc. He did not include the dice behavior in itself, and this was the first try, and it's very admirable what happened, because I think it's the first time we can see a lot of the things that have to do with dice behavior. It's the first step. I would say the second step is to do some kind of, not AI, but a predictive model whereby it's warning you of certain things with your dice so that you can actually take care of them before you throw the next roll. 3236. Nice out. 246 secondary. So yeah, it shows that as well. And you can see that they were on axis secondary, and it goes up and down. I wasn't using the same sets. I guess so, but that would be a wrong way to go, because every person has their own mechanics. Probably, yes. I believe I have seen you bet. You have this very nice microphone set up with a very deep voice, I think. I think you are the one. Nice out, 3236. That's a 347, and it should show double pitch, 3-4. Double pitch. Your dice stayed on axis, but they double pitched. So, yes, we do have this capability through the KPI. It's a wonderful streaming tool because it does give That'd be wonderful, power friend. Um, the idea that we're trying to do is to actually take Crapsee in a different direction, in a direction whereby uh, YouTube viewers can be more interactive, and I think we've taken the first step by introducing the KPI, so that people can actually see as they log on to view a live, how has the shooter been doing. So you have the top side whereby it's saying, well, it's been throwing an average of 7.3, an SRR of 6, which is random, and you get this analysis on the right side where it shows the results. You get the bottom line with more of the number sequence that was hit, and you also get this kind of gauges whereby you see, oh, 60% boxes, what happened to the rest of the numbers, and what's the distribution. You get how many rolls was the best, second best, third best, and the sequence of the rolls as well. So we have plenty of that information, which I believe it does help give you a better experience. And before Crapsee, I actually invested some money to create a very sort of mini type of Crapsee for Craps Nation people who were taking part in our live fantasy craps. And it was just free. Whoever wanted to join but didn't have a table, we used to give them access to our website. They would log on, they would find the table. There were no hotbeds or anything like that. We did have an ATS, but that was the extent of our sort of proposition bets. You get the 6, the horn numbers at the bottom, hardways, and that was it. That was it. Don't pass, pass line, field, the basics, lay bets, that was it. Power friend, rather than me typing, would love to hear more if you would have me. I have Skype. I don't know whether you'd be interested to. Oh, you said I get this very well and spent the last 2 hours talking on my Discord channel, my Nemo and TCS. Do you have an email so I can request a Zoom link? Oh, okay. I think it's my name. Let me just type it out. It's George CY. I think that's the name that I have on Skype. Nothing impressive. All right, EY. Okay. Hello. So, yes, I have you here. Thank you very much for I'm just wondering whether you want to. Okay, let me just connect first of all my headphones so that I can take the call on Skype on my computer. Just give me a second. Hello? 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 Can you hear me? I don't get sound or video. See if he's chatting to me. Alright, if you can go into your settings and go to calling advanced settings and allow NDI, that would do it, I think. In the meantime, let me just set you up here. There you are. I can see your video, no audio here. No audio yet. Just set up a microphone in settings, audio and video, and choose a microphone.
I was on mute.
Cool. All right. I can hear you now.
I'm trying to figure out how to not send the audio back out my speakers.
Understood. Okay. So just give me a second. I'll set you up.
It's on your side.
Can you hear me? 1 second.
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I'm just trying not to hear myself back.
Oh. And should come up. There you are. You're on
Check 1, 2.
Yep. I can hear you.
Yeah, I'm getting echo feedback into my speakers of my own voice. It's about a 3-second delay.
Yeah, I think I can hear that. Let me just see if I have you. Hold on.
Are you listening through your headphones or on your speakers?
I have headphones on, but I have enabled your NDI, so now I switched it off, so it should go away. Should.
Check 1, 2. We're good. Can you hear me? Nope, it came back.
No. It's not from my end because I only have active speaker. Your NDI source is off.
Check 1, 2. So I hear it coming back, but it takes a while, so it's not on my system, I don't think.
Okay. I only have one source.
Just like your headphone is next to the speaker, or your microphone is next to the speaker.
No, I have headphones on, so I don't have any sound coming out around my table or anything like that.
Check 1, 2. No, it comes back.
Do you have YouTube switched on?
That's possible, actually. That could be your answer.
Yep. So you don't need the audio from YouTube.
Ta-da! A good call. All right, there we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I hear you now?
Yes. 10 by 10.
I can Skype side. So 1 second.
Interesting conversation we're having. I know it takes a bit of time to talk to people, but I have seen you on.
There we go.
I have seen you.
How I can hear you.
Who is it? Big AC. I've seen you there. You like the betting side of things.
Yeah, well, today I went in first place on the Royal Rumble there, and I lasted until until 4 cards were left from first position, so it wasn't bad.
Congratulations on that. I think a lot of people left Live Fantasy Crafts to go and watch the Royal Rumble, so must have been exciting.
On your OBS, what if you drag me to the bottom left? Actually, drag me to the bottom left. You can continue to roll while I'm still here.
All right. I'll try and make that kind of unintrusive.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
Sure, man.
So as you were talking about like the direction of craps and how things go, and being informative, like the reason I'm asking these questions and I'm inquisitive is because I'm working and trying to work with as many people in the craps community as I can to drive it.
That's
Every night I'm talking to somebody in my Discord. I'm like, hey, have you looked at your stats here? Have you thought about how you deploy your content? Have you thought about what times you should go on live and not go live? And
I don't do that. I just have certain slots in my life, and I try to take advantage of those.
Oh, for sure, everybody is. It's a spare time hobby.
But at the same time, sorry.
In what I did with the slot community, I was there for 4 or 5 years ago when they first started to go to live on YouTube and the slot, in the casinos and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And they were around the same stage that the crafts community is now.
Yeah.
When I met them, and I helped a lot of them get there. And now you've got guys with 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 subscribers.
Yeah, I take a point of view of kind of a purist. I'm trying to teach something that is supposedly impossible. So
I agree. It's an entire community and a following behind it.
So basically, I try to be very transparent, and I don't want any money out of it because I'm never going to go to Patreon or anything like that to teach people. I'm just sharing what I see is happening, and
it's all about delivery and attention. And the more people we can get watching it, the more popular it becomes. If you happen to make a couple bucks along the way to buy a better camera here and there, it doesn't hurt.
I made $70 up to now. That's it.
Well, I get that, but I it's not just about one or two or individuals. That's what I was trying to say. Is that there's a community, and the community itself, some might monetize, some might not. But the trick at the end of the day is trying to find the greatest delivery method and get the content out as far and wide as we can to get a collective mind into helping. Because I'm sure as people jump in your chat, sometimes you pick up ideas and go, "Oh my God, thanks."
Yeah.
Well, if they're showing up, there's more chances of that.
The thing about it is that yes, I'm learning, as you say, and sharing what I learn as well, and trying new things all the time. But I'm a very sort of purist sort of thinker here in terms of I'm not here to make the money. I have a day job, so I'm here to actually try my best to become a better, more experienced shooter.
Exactly.
Nothing to do with dice influencing or dice controlling or these fancy marketing words that everybody's using. So it's nothing to do with that. And I don't think you can actually influence dice or control them. You can actually take some variables and make them constant up to the point where they land. After that, you did the best you could. That's all.
Yes, gravity kicks in. Bit of a bitch.
It's gravity, is Newton's laws, to reaction is equal and opposite reaction. It's all these things. So you try the best you can. So where did you end up in this competition? Who ended up being first? I don't know. I didn't watch it all.
That was Donnie. Donnie won. He actually came in about 5th position just after like the first round when we did. He was like in the next 2. It wasn't first 4. He was like 5 or 6.
Okay.
And he got a good run, and for some reason he was controlling the Reds today. Oh. And if you look back on it, he literally would say, "You know what? I'm off. Hop the Reds, please," and bang, a 7 would come.
So I guess that's good strategy, right?
and it worked. And and then he would sit back, wait for his time, and then come in, bang, make it happen. Like he was like the wizard.
All right.
And I survived it. I survived like all of the players with him. Like I said, I came in first, and he was not, he was like 2 after me. And while he was wiping people out left, right, and center, I was like just holding tough, going, "Okay, don't put too much out there and see how much Donnie's betting. Be careful."
Nice, nice. All right, let's shoot some dice.
Yeah, give it, man.
So I'm trying 2 or 3 different methods. Just gonna go with what I know. Par shot. See if my dice.
This is live. Does this recording stay up?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'd like to pull it down maybe and edit a little bit later.
Okay.
That's the idea, right?
That's a double pitch 7 again. 3-4.
So what data on the tracker that you're giving us is irrelevant? All we would really want, if you take the double pitch square and put it under my head and get rid of the white data, because nobody really needs to look at all that. That's really enough to explain to people what the changes are, to let them be curious enough to get there.
All right.
Or even you can maybe shrink that and put it underneath me as well.
Listen to this. I mean, if you're on axis more than 45% or 50%, then you should be shooting a certain set. If you're primary, secondary, all that. If you double pitch a lot, that's important to know. You need to know those statistics, basically.
So take that. Would that fit under my head on the bottom left?
I guess so. But I don't really need it. I mean, it's just,
The people would like to see it.
All right.
Because I was curious. I don't know enough about it. And as you're speaking, I feel like I'm an idiot because I don't know what I'm talking about. At least if I get to look at some numbers, I can maybe make a reference and also possibly figure it out on my own as the changes. You can shrink me a little bit.
Okay. There you go.
Right.
So these are the dice, the results of the dice. This one comes here, right above you.
Yeah. And then put the dice as a smaller one next to my head, on that little gap that you created. The actual dice roll. The actual dice roll. Put that on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah. It could cover the.
I have to find it now because I don't know where it's gone.
I've been blessed by learning this the OBS the last little while too, and I realized how to start moving stuff around pretty.
Yeah.
Put the dice roll next to you on the top. Looking at the rail isn't something anybody cares about.
All right. Cool. Something.
Yeah, next up there. Yeah, make it equal to you. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Right, and level it out so with that top part.
Oh, you mean
go down a bit, like make it even. Yeah, there you go, up a bit. Just make it the same size so there's no gap in there. And then you can put that there. Boom, it's not on the table. It's clearing everything. Go up a little bit, make sure that's even. Make sure the double pitch is even. Boom, you got a guest. You got stats. You're out of the way.
Okay.
I'd come back and just off the gator plate a little bit with that double pitch button. Just in case the dice show up there, you'd miss a dot and people get pissed off.
It's okay. I can just move these around.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. All right.
Yeah. So when I showed up and I started hanging out with AZ and the guys, keep shooting. We're just shooting the shit, having a beer. And I started talking to the guys, and I saw everybody kind of sorting out, what the streams are, how they work.
Yeah, it took me about 6 months to put everything together.
Yeah, I'll send you a picture now that we have each other's contact about my little workstation that I have here.
I think you have excellent audio, which is amazing.
It's just it's $100 microphone.
Yeah. It's
a knockoff version of the Shure that everybody else uses for podcasts. It's called an FC douche. It's the F douche. F douche SL70, but it's got XLR and USB capability, onboard mute, and up and down volume. It's got very, very good low end, but believe it or not, it's got too much low.
Yeah, it's a very deep kind of thing. It's got a deep voice in it. Aces again.
Well, a little bit of my history, George. I'm a licensed carny, and I used to own a circus.
Okay.
I have all my teeth, big hands. I don't smell like cabbage. I'm what you call white collar carny.
All right.
I ran them. I wasn't just working them. I was running them.
So
I know them.
Did you put some EQ on your microphone? Because
I use the Marvel EQ OBS plugin.
okay.
But the microphone itself, and because of the EQ, I've had to using the EQ. I have my bass so low, it'll blow your mind. And it's still just because my natural voice, because of my work in the carnival, microphone. I was always that announcer. Hey, come on down, have a good time. $2 to play today, $2 to win. We got a winner of a race, a prize every time. The more people that play today, the bigger the better the prize. I'm allowed to give away today. Nobody can play, nobody can win. Come on, jump in, grab a seat, relax your feet up. That was my job, right? So I trained with a microphone to be able to make that lower end, that lower register. It was the only thing that could cut through the chirping and beeping of the midway. So I got good at it. Hang on here. I have a presentation. There we go. Okay, so here's the Marvel GEQ that comes with OBS.
Okay.
So I have all the low end down as like I should. My voice just naturally has that timbre, and this microphone is pretty bad for that. Like it's just got that low end. So I'm looking just for one more low pass filter, maybe start kicking my highs and my mids up a little bit.
I think you're tweeting a little bit right now, so keep that on a filter as well.
Yeah.
No, I haven't used anything.
Now, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Right.
It's really good.
But anyway, yeah, it's an F deuce. It's nice, but the thing is it's a directional microphone, so it's not good for in your position where you're jumping from place to place. You need a more omnidirectional microphone that could pick up similarly.
I have a what do you call it, a cardioid or
cardioid mic.
Or
you
an
need
8.
to be able to tune it right, and it's got to be the right size.
Let me just.
I'm a DJ by day. Actually, here I'll show you.
This is what I use.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see that. It's like a $200 microphone, but.
So you see all of a sudden, this is my other life.
Okay. So what sort of DJing do you do?
I'm a karaoke host and DJ.
Okay.
Part time.
What's your favorite genre?
The one that makes them dance their ass off and still get paid. Care.
I actually love.
I listen to a little bit from every genre because my job is to be able to know just enough to make them feel I know what they're talking about.
Yep. For me, I like
my own, probably classic rock, Canadian stuff. You know, like I'm a Canadian guy.
Okay.
70s rock. You know, a little bit of Megadeth, threw down to Black Sabbath, then throw a little bit of Leonard Skinner.
Oh my God.
And some Nazareth.
Leonard Skinner's Free Bird, my God.
Yeah. Oh, the Simple Man. Simple Man's one of the best songs on the planet.
I like mixing music as well.
That's fun. Normally in my backdrop here, I have my NV7 or my NV2 controller.
Okay.
Because I've got YSM6 monitors in front, and I've got my board or whatever. I got an extra camera in case. I use the wireless Droid OBS thing. I've got this. I can just slap it anywhere in my room. So if I'm running lights, or if I'm running my controller, I can put it anywhere, hang it on anything, and bang! I've got that camera view in my tiny little room here.
Wow. I recommend
just get a cheap, shitty Alibaba Android phone with a good camera on it, and then on Amazon, this thing was like $9. It's like a spider claw, bendable, tripod thing.
Yeah.
Just make it look like whatever you want. And boom, you have an extra camera in the middle of your show. If you like zoom in on something, it's there. Just make it an OBS source, and you're good to go.
So, I was training classical music, and I composed music for the BBC a long time ago. So
Nice.
I love music.
Percussionist since I was 9. I started in this one time at band camp.
Bandcamp. This is straight out of American Pie, man.
Yeah, well, I was saying it before the movie was released.
This time in Bandcamp. That's American Pie,
I have
definitely.
a ton of those stories, man. I traveled with the Air Command Band, the Royal Canadian Air Command Band, because I was top cadet in percussion. I spent years in military bases in the summer doing regimented percussion and marching band training and symphonic percussion.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I can count to 4 well. That's a percussionist joke.
All right. I don't know whether I can call you Power or by your real name. It's up to you.
Power's fine.
All right, Power. I think I'm gonna call it here because I have to go into work. It was such fun, getting to speak to you.
Yeah, you too, man.
Whereabouts in Canada are you? Like, which area?
I'm in Wasaga Beach, Ontario, the largest freshwater beach in the world.
Oh, okay.
So by summer, I'm the DJ at the beach club, and I do some karaoke around town, and I got a beautiful, literally I open the door, the sunset's right there, the beach is there.
Cool.
It's a 17-kilometer beach. It's the largest freshwater beach in the world.
Nice.
Winter sucks. I couldn't see my windshield wipers the other day. The only thing that saved me on the way to a gig on a Friday night was there were so many cars in the ditch, they were lighting the way. I just said, honey, just drive between the ditch cars. It'll be fun.
My daughter is thinking of coming to Canada, specifically in Toronto.
Yeah, it's about an hour and a half north of Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, and most of the people in Toronto that go on vacation and want to go hang out to the beach, yeah, they're coming to my backyard.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, it's an entertainment weekend.
Well, I'll let her know about it for sure. The more people I know, the better, man.
She'll find out. Somebody will say, hey, you want to go Saturday this weekend?
All right. Thank you so much for joining, Power. I appreciate
you,
it,
man.
All right.
Join my Discord. It's Power Friends.
Power Friends. Okay.
I'll send you an invite.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna set up a lounge there, so at night when I'm having a few beers and I just want to shoot the shit with people who are roving around on the internet, because I see you guys all the time. You're just randomly live. You're over there. You're over here. You're over there. Maybe I'll just join you guys together. We'll all shoot the shit. We'll hang out with the Power Friends Lounge. Social event.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. I'll talk to you soon, George.
All right. You take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. So on that note, guys, this is George being joined by Power from Canada. I assumed he was from Canada. I think I knew that, but I didn't know which part. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a great week, and dice are out.